All right, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy MB, ready to do the daily breakdown of the S&P 500 on the futures market. Today is Thursday, February 29th, 2024, the last day of February in this fine leap year that we have. So I've got a 1 hour chart pulled up, and you can see we got a nice bounce off of this area where this upward trend line is. And trend lines are pretty subjective. It's not set in stone. It could look something like this where we get an exact bounce, or it could actually, in actuality, be down here. I've had it set here for a while, so it's just a good rule of thumb to know that we were in an uptrend. But yeah, we get a nice bounce off of these pivot points in this demand area above this trend line, and the market really loved the PCE news, and so it bounced pretty rapidly. So that's an overview of what happened, and now let me break down today's price action. So here's the 7:30 news. We had a big push to the upside. I wanted us to come back down here, and all day I wanted to take some longs down at 66. We never quite got there. The first play of the day came at around 9 o'clock when we had this close under this crucial support level and below the 9 moving average. So it was a bull flag that failed to the upside. So you see the pull, the flag, and then instead of continuing to go upwards, we ended up closing down there. So I actually missed that play. Now I was keeping an eye on that level, but for some reason I didn't catch that one in real time. So missed play number one, but because we got this sharp close to the downside, because we also closed below this support level. So once we closed below here, I knew that we were probably going to retrace the whole move. So now I started to look for some bear flags. So I pulled up a fib chart. Got a 50% retracement right here and got rejected at the 9 moving average. So I ended up getting short here at 9:30. But sadly, after this double bottom, I got kind of scared. And so I ended up closing and taking a little bit of profits, but sold way too early because we ended up just hovering around and then dropping the 20 points that I was anticipating. So that kind of bummed me out. And we didn't even approach my 66 target. We just kind of closed above this pivot point and then found some movement to the upside. And then once we closed above this supply area, or I guess resistance area, we got the closes above here. It kind of invalidated the idea that we would continue to the downside and retracing this whole move. So then it was a good idea to look for some longs. So we get a bounce off of VWAP. This candle makes up this whole move. And then we close above the 30 moving average and then the 5 moving average. So that's where you get play number 3 about an hour before the close. It was a 10-point move to the upside. So you could have caught the last play of the day. But for me, it was really tough because I had a bias that we would come down here to the bottom. So I kept trying to short in this area, got stopped out. Of course, I had this trade that didn't work out. I just couldn't get a good feel for today. I will admit that I had my blinders on, but only down 400 on the day, nothing to cry about. But yeah, I just wish I ended it today on a better note. I'm not much of a gambler, but I really wanted to take this long here before the news. I just had a feeling that it would be good. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys had a better day than I, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, I love you.